Hey guys, Bree here with a quick message from the Lord. So, at this time in this hour, what we really need to be praying against is the spirit of witchcraft. In this hour, the enemy is really targeting God's children by trying to cut their life short. You know, he's sending in people that are normally not in your environment, right? These are people from the kingdom of darkness to speak death over your life, to try to get you to come into agreement with illnesses, to try to get you to come into agreement with blessings that look like blessings that are not blessings, things that are not your portion, okay? He showed me a vision of his children, a male. He was climbing up on a boat from the ocean waters that were turbulent. It was dark outside, and as he was lifting himself up out of the shark-infested water, something was trying to pull him back down under, right? And I was standing on shore waving my arms, showing him like this is the way, showing the boat that this is the way to land. And so the Lord is saying with that, there are many people that he's put in place to show the way, right? To guide the ones that have been tossed off the boat into the raging waters and into the hands of the enemy. He doesn't want you to give up. He wants you to continue to fight and crawl your way out of whatever situation you might be in, okay? The enemy is attacking our lifelines at this moment. He's attacking our seed, our children. He is attacking our minds with intrusive thoughts that we begin to create breaches in the spirit because we're constantly battling. Why am I thinking like this? Why am I fighting against this? Right? And this morning the Lord said a dual attack, right? He's attacking from multiple angles in order to create a breach so that when that counterfeit comes in, when that witch comes in, they're able to have an opening to try and cut your life short. So now more than ever, we need to get into the presence of the Lord. If he's called you on a fast, then go on a fast. Now more than ever, we need to go where the Lord says to go. We need to do what the Lord says to do, because in those places and in that obedience, you have a covering. Okay, and this is not the season to be trying to operate on our own, operating out of pride, out of fear. He has given you a covering, whatever that looks like for you. Sit with him, talk with him, so that you may preserve your life. You may preserve your future seed. You may preserve the blessings that he has for you, okay? So I just want to hop on. I know it's been a little minute. Nowadays I try not to get on unless the Lord gives me a word. But I just wanted to give somebody encouragement and also a warning that we have to be super vigilant in this hour because the enemy is working under the table. And in order for us to fight, we have to have eyes to see. Okay, so fight off that spirit of depression, those intrusive thoughts, that spirit of perversion, because the spirit of perversion is not just about sex or lust. It's a spirit that distorts your view of things, right? If you're thinking, I love this man, I love this city, that spirit of perversion will distort that in your thoughts, right? It'll try to change your opinion of that city, try to change your opinion of that man, try to change your opinion of the ones that you love, and then you're battling yourself constantly because you're like, why am I thinking like this about these people? And it's the spirit of perversion that is distorting your thoughts, your words, right? It causes a lot of arguments, causes a lot of friction, okay? So pray against the spirit of perversion. But with that said, I'm going to hop off. I love you guys so, so, so much. And do not give up the fight because the Lord is fighting with us. He surrounds us and he's checking our surroundings. So we just need to be vigilant to check them and know when to call on our Father.